are the Witch Sisters. Tonight,
Guess what we do tonight?
we are telling stories.
Dark stories?
Some dark, some not so dark.
Yeah. We will tell you some different legends and some interesting fairy tales for good night from the Bulgaria. Correct?
Correct? Actually, similar stories you can find all over the world. But we will tell our story.
Yeah.
Come on,
Okay.
start my year.
Yeah. Okay. Let's reading. Year 1393. The proud capital Turnovo stands surrounded. For 3 long months, the Ottoman army lays siege to fortress Tsarevets. Tsarevets is one of our um, great old capital fortress. The walls fall, the city burns, the nobles are slain, and among the captives stands the Bulgarian queen. I'm sorry, COVID. Yeah, the Bulgarian queen, young, radiant, and broken. The Sultan desires her for his harem, but she looks into his eyes and tell him, a Bulgarian queen will never be a slave. That night, the silver moon, she climbs the high cliff above the Yantra River. She turns one last time in her beloved fortress and whispers, better to die free than to live in shame. She leaves. The river takes her, and her name becomes a legend. To this day, the cliff is called the Queen's Rock, a monument not of stone, but of the spirits of honor, courage, and unbroken Bulgaria. Her ghost is still over there, white dress, moonlight. People see her every night when she walks and try to protect her kingdom. And yes, the Bulgarian queen ghost is often seen around the Tsarevet. When the moon is full, the light is silver. She still walk around and keep to protect her kingdom. It's your turn.
Mine.
Yep.
Okay. I was ready to listen to more stories. Okay. So, my turn. What I choose is stories about dragons. Yes, we have dragons. We call them zmei or lamia.
Yeah.
Different words, almost the same thing.
I think this May is the male, Lamia is female. I don't know why.
When I was young, I think the same thing.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Why one time is zmei and one time is lamia?
Maybe female and male.
Yeah, but lamia also takes girl for bride.
This is another that we can discuss later, not from the camera.
Okay, so my story is about the maiden from the Rhodope mountain and the lake of tears. Why the dragon is not in the is not mentioned here, you will see. So, in the village in the Rhodope mountain, there was lived a maiden so beautiful that even the flowers bent to their heads when she passed around them. Her skin was white as snow, her hair was dark as the night sky, All young men desire her, but no one dares to ask her for her hand, as if an invisible force pulled them away. A dragon from nearby mountain saw her by the river. I could not forget her eyes. At night, he would discreetly. Zagubek siguro? Oh, okay. I lost where I was. The night. Oh, I found it. At the night, he would stand like a ball of fire, enter her house through her chimney, and stand by her bed. The maiden could not tell if it was a dream or reality, but day by day she faded, too pale, her eyes searching the sky and hope. Finally, the dragon abducted her and bring her in his cave. There he surrounded her with gold and silver, fine dresses, furs, promised her eternal love. But her heart longed for the village, for her mother, for her brothers, for her father. I lost it again. No, I find it. One evening, while the dragon slept, the maiden slipped away and ran home. When the dragon realized that she escaped, the sky shook with his fury. He rolled the lightning strike and finally wept. From his tears, a lake was formed. Yeah, I just tried to
Copy me.
not to copy you, to start a fire with my breath. Okay, from his tears, a lake was formed high in the mountains. The elders say that the water is still salty about from his tears. Poor little dragon.
Yeah. Okay. For me, last one. This is for our Varkulak or Soul of the Night.
We have one. He looks like a cat.
Yeah. Black one and walking in the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's starting. Long ago, in a small village at the foot of the Balkan Mountains, a boy, named Dimitar, was born under the blood moon. The elders whispered of what ominous for a child born under the such a night carries the darkness within. As he grew, strange things began to happen. Villagers saw the shadows moving among the fields, larger than any beast, with eyes glowing like a burning ghost. Livestock would be found dead, draining of blood, yet no tracks were left behind. One night, Dimitar awoke, unable to move, but he felt himself leaving his body, floating about his straw bed. He looked down at himself and realized the terrible truth. He had become a warlock, a soul walker, cursed to roam in the night and feed upon the living. Drown the life force of his neighbors, he wondered um, how to live in the village. In the darkness, he drained the vitality from a family's sheep and felt a terrifying mix of fear and stupefaction. The elders knew of ancient rites, iron under the pillow, sacred water sprinkled on the floor, garlic and herbs around the house. But they warned these measures could only delay the curse. True salvation would come only if Demeter could master himself. Year passed. He learned to bind his spirit with the prayers to resist of the night. Yet villagers still whisper that one night when the wind cuts like a knife and wolves howl in the forest, a shadow moves silently across the fields, eyes glowing red, eternal Varkulak, eternal soul of the night. And so the legends to finish, waiting for the night when the moon rises high.
Just a one fluffy wolfie.
Yeah, so fluffy.
Actually, we need something like this here.
Yeah, we had.
No, I didn't. This one is small.
Yeah,
Cherry small. I mean something like this. Big, fluffy. I will walk him around the streets when I go shopping. I can guarantee myself that I'll be the only one person in the shop.
yeah.
You're not really cool with it. You don't want a werewolf?
Eh, I want
There's
few of them,
no.
but
Okay.
I like them.
Okay. The other story that I choose is again about dragons, Dragon's Bright, and this one is with, you call it forest nymphs. We call them Samudiri. And the battle began. Once there was a maiden of extraordinary beauty. Her hair was golden, her skin was shining, and her lips were red. A dragon admired her and began visiting her. But Samudivas, the forest nymphs, also saw her and decided she belongs to their world. Maybe I should explain what is our Samudivi. The forest nymphs, they are like spirit creatures. Uh, they always, the legend is they prefer to dance uh, in the forest near the uh, waterfalls, small
No,
waterfalls, or rivers.
no, they are at
I forgot the word.
the field.
Not the field. Chishma. Mm,
Spring.
it's not exactly the spring.
It's a spring with the okay. Bulgarian springs is made that like sinks with the stones, and people can use this water. It's not like
It's
spring, like
drinkable
natural.
water. Drinkable water, but
They built stone walls uh, and made it
yeah,
like a sink.
like a sink, but uh, in
It's
the
a
middle
spring.
of nowhere.
Yeah, it's a spring. Just
Yeah,
spring that they built to be more easy for the people to use.
yeah. Um, the places they there is flowers. This is the places you can find those forest nymphs. Nymphs. So I found when I talk, I'm starting coughing.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm sorry about this. So, yeah, forest nymphs, forest nymphs. Ah, okay. So the fire and the struggle began. On a stormy night, the dragon hurled the lightning of the sky, torn apart by his roar. The Samudivas, dressed in white gowns, danced around the maiden, swearing her with women's songs. The dragon found food for her. The Samudivas repelled him with the laughter and dance. Finally, they took the maiden from him and returned her to the people. But she was no longer the same. She did not smile or look at the young man. When songs were sung to her, her eyes would cloud as if she hearing otherworldly voices. Until her last days, she remained between two worlds, her body with the humans, her soul with the dragon, her soul with the Samadhis, and her heart with the dragon. This was the story. Cow.
It's
You
very
say
nice.
moo,
I have the form.
the mom say moo,
And
and moo.
I'm only tell you all. This is our friend.
One hand jaw.
Yeah,
It's
and
because one of his hands falling.
yeah, and he's a little bit naked.
Mm, naked, yeah. He's only on his bones.
Yeah, but he's cool.
And he's hairless.
Yeah, because he's naked.
Yeah.
Need that hair. And we used for the Halloween
Yeah.
and for special.
Maybe we can make him a toga
Yeah,
and he won't be so
yeah.
naked.
This is was for us. We wish you good night.
Sleep well.
Bye.